Hello, viewers. This is Paladin Odin, and this is some more Magic the Gathering Online. This is another episode of the Standard Commentary Series, and it looks like we've got something like a Rakdos control deck versus... Honestly, I'm not quite sure, whether it's Mardu aggro or Mardu midrange. I mean, it looks like it's a mix of both. I mean, he's running Planeswalkers, Nahiri, Sorin. He is running aggressive cards like Hanweir Garrison, Thalia's Lieutenant, Lone Rider. Lone Rider requires a little hoop jumping to get it to be the face wrecker that is it that rides as one. But if you can manage it, you've effectively gotten a 4/4 first strike trample lifelink for the cost of 2 mana. Dark Petition from the other side finds Demonic Pact. Throws that down. He is at 19, so at the moment he can afford to, throw something down like Demonic Pact, since he's not in any immediate danger of being killed. 2, 3, 4. Sorin. Sorin finds Sorin. 4 mana Nahiri? Nope, manning up the Needle Spires. He's going in as aggressive as he can. That'll be 5 damage. That was 5 damage, right? 1 double strike. Yeah. And going for the draw with Demonic Pact. He kind of needs it at this point because of the Manlands and Sorin. Another Dark Petition. So basically that gives him the answer that he wants right now. And it's Ruinous Path to kill off Sorin. That is one of the great things about Dark Petition when you have Spell Mastery is, 5 mana to fetch a card of your choice. There are better cards than that, but when it can give you back 3 black mana and then possibly, like in his situation, play a 5-drop, that is actually really good. So, Mardu's not in a bad position. I mean, he's got 20 life. He's still got 4 cards in his hand. His opponent's at 8 life. At the very least, he can attack in for another 5 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Leaves him with 2 mana open. And Sorin Grim Nemesis again. And reveals the top card to be a Plains, which is kind of unfortunate since Black-Red is down so far to 8. Anything would have been helpful. A 3, a 2, I mean, even a 1, but only 1 damage this turn. So that's another chance for Black-Red to pull this game out. Now, 4 damage to the face. Redirected to Sorin. More importantly, gained himself 4 life. Dead weight to kill off the Thalia's Lieutenant. Incendiary Flow. That's a new card that there was a video that I tried to record, but the video ended up not being publishable, really. You guys wouldn't have wanted to watch it, but this was a card that I thought of during that game, but I couldn't remember the name of that, I imagine is going to see quite a bit of play now in any deck that runs red, Because, 2 mana to deal 3 damage to a creature or player is important. I mean, it is at sorcery speed, which kind of sucks, but does have that added benefit of the exile. Thalia gets Grasp of Darkness, and Demonic Pact makes him discard the last 2 cards in his hand, which were 2 lands. So he has to get rid of the Pact. And that's what I was expecting. Harmless Offering. And yeah, that was perfectly timed and well played by the Rakdos player. That was the exact way that you want to deal with Demonic Pact when you are running a Harmless Offering Demonic Pact combo. You want them to be completely tapped out so that you go, oh, here you go. They can't respond. Gets to their turn. Demonic Pact triggers. And even then, they can't do anything about it because the trigger goes on stack. Okay, turn 2 Thalia's Lieutenant from Mardu. Now, I can totally see Mardu being able to outrace this control deck because I've seen it with Orzhov control. It's just, you might have, a ton of one-shot answers and board clears to be able to kill creatures, but against aggressive decks, typically they don't work because they just keep playing more creatures. And it turns into the horde of zombies versus the lone sniper deal. He may be able to hold off the horde for quite a while, but eventually he's going to run out of ammo. So, Transgress the Mind from Rakdos gets rid of the Hanwir Garrison, which would have been a really good turn 3 play for Mardu here. Leaves him with Mountain Needlespire, Sorin Grim Nemesis, and Always Watching. Tormenting Voice, discarding Drownyard Temple. I was about to say, ooh, this does not look good. Rakdos is mana screwed, but he might have been mana screwed, and his only choice was Tormenting Voice to try and draw another land, and he got lucky. We don't know. Either that or, he was slow playing it to give that impression. A second Thalia's Lieutenant turns the first one into a 3/3. So Rakdos is down to 16. 4 mana, Demonic Pact. And theoretically, this game could be over in 3 turns. Always Watching. It's a very powerful card in aggressive decks, provided you have the timing to be able to throw down an enchantment versus, a creature or 2. So that was a 6 damage hit, so Rakdos is down to 10. Going for the 4 damage to kill off the big Thalia's Lieutenant, try and minimize the amount of damage that he's going to be taking. He goes back up to 14. Another Tormenting Voice, discarding another Drownyard Temple. And Duress. That will get rid of Sorin unless he's drawn something better. Oh, double To the Slaughter. Unfortunately, To the Slaughter really, I have to say, really won't help him against this Rakdos deck because we haven't seen him play creatures or planeswalkers. It's all been control elements, draw cards, and, the Demonic Pact Harmless Offering combo. So a third Thalia's Lieutenant gives him another 4/4, attacks in for 4 again, takes Rakdos down to 10. Rakdos chooses to draw 2 cards this turn. Goes up to 7 cards, so he should have at least one answer for the big Thalia's Lieutenant. Goes with Dark Petition. He does have Spell Mastery. So I'm wondering what he's going to go after. Possibly a Ruinous Path? Yeah. Goes for Ruinous Path to kill off the 4/4. Thalia, Heretic, Cathar turns this lieutenant into a 3/3. 3 damage. We'll take him down to 7. He only has 1 mana open, so if he has Harmless Offering in his hand, I'm pretty sure this game is over. And discard 2 cards, gets rid of the To the Slaughters, and yes, he does have the Harmless Offering. Does it again because why not? He was going to win anyway. So, Demonic Pact for the win. All right. So, I don't know that this combo will work against the more established decks in Standard. This Mardu deck is kind of a new build, kind of an old build, but the old build never really got much traction in competitive Standard. So, honestly, I wouldn't say that, based on this match that, definitely Harmless Offering Demonic Pact is going to, break into competitive Standard, but I know there are going to be people who are going to make a good try out of it. So, we'll have to wait and see, but I'm going to end the video there. I will call this Rakdos Harmless Pact, or maybe, Harmless Pact. And the other side was, I will say, Mardu Midrange. I'll call it that. And if you liked what you saw, hit that like and subscribe button for me, and I'll see you in the next video.